landowners and settlers, and the Effiong are the original landowners, right? Now the Z are the people that, according to the story. So I think the problem is that a few people who believe that they are the owners of land believe that the Ezra people are dominating them and the government is giving their land to people, But we are not really interested in that dispute. We're interested in the way government is responding. This is abuse of state power and weaponization of the police and the judiciary. So Emmanuel Acha is one of the is one of the champions of that agitation of the if people. They see him as a threat that needs to be silenced. The suit that his community filed against the government was what triggered. In fact, while he's in prison, we hear that they have tried to get him to withdraw that suit and to write an undertaking that he was not going to get involved in that demand for justice for his people. So it's about governments, rather than engaging in dialogue, using state power to silence people who are demanding justice. That is just what it is. I don't know whether it answered you.
Do you have an idea of the content of the suit?
No, it's actually about saying our land should not be given to these people. This is our land should not be given to these people. And by the way, Action Group has also engaged lawyers to intervene. Apart from this, what we are trying to do is to bring this to public. But we have also engaged lawyers who have gone to court to fight for his freedom. We know that Acha has done is that he has been championing the cause of his people, fighting to protect their ancestral land. That is what we do know. And of course, he has been vocal. Now, if Acha has committed any offense, I think that what government should do is to present evidence. But so far, even the manner of his arrest, and this practice of going at odd hours to abduct a man from his house, no warrant, no invitation, no investigation, and then he's abducted and he's beaten up, he's detained and then taken to a magistrate court, accused of very serious crimes, and then he finds himself in prison. And then he's abandoned in prison. And so when you see that, rather than present evidence, prosecute him if indeed he has committed this offense, what they are trying to do is to try to pressure him to disown his people and to, desist from the legitimate demands he's making on behalf of his people. They have not, of course, we are not aware of any crime he has committed. So it is left for government to tell us, particularly the state government. And we find that some of the people in government who are spearheading this are also people from his own community. So you see that there is some sort of compromise. So some of his people who have found themselves in the corridors of power seems to have sold out and now want to sacrifice him. That is what we see. Because we are aware that efforts have been made to pressure him to sign certain undertaking to stop this campaign. So initially there have been efforts to reach out to do some mediation, but it seems that government, particularly because of the involvement of people from his own community who are in government, they are more interested in stopping him from this campaign than finding justice to it. As we speak, we hear that government has already started demarcating the same land in dispute, even in contravention of subsisting court orders. The government of Ebonyi State, under the current governor, actually set up a peace panel, which recommendations didn't seem to go well with the government. So the government seems to have disregarded the findings and recommendations of its own committee that it's set up by itself. If government had implemented the recommendations in that committee that itself set up itself, we believe that this matter would have been resolved in a just way. But because of the involvement of influential people from that community who are the ones, who are the ones driving this process and making it difficult for some sort of mediation to, genuine mediation to take place. I think that is really what is pushing the obstacle to resolving this dispute.